One thing that females do that guys just don't like: talking excessively loud. Like, honestly, the whole class doesn't have to hear about your whole life story, honestly. Or whatever it is that you ate last night, or whoever it is you were talking on the phone to. Like, it is what it is. So what are we supposed to do? Be mind readers? Know exactly what's going on? Nah, it can't go like that. Like, you gotta communicate. Alright, welcome back, Shawnee's TV, and we're back with another video. And as you can tell by the title, today we're going to talk about stuff that girls do that guys just hate. So before I even get into the video and start talking, I just want to include the fact that this isn't in any way to attack females, nor is it directed to every female individual. Obviously it can't be, because I don't know every female individual. I just wanted to put that out there. I also want to put out the fact that I received some help from some other guys, because I didn't want this video to be solely just based off of my opinion and perspective alone. So I had to get some other dudes' opinions, and most of them I agreed with, and most of them I've experienced, so I included them in this video. By the way, these ideas, these opinions, they aren't ranked in any particular order, so I'm just spitting them out there just to let that also be known. So one thing that females do that guys just don't like: I'm gonna say talking excessively loud. This one was one of my ideas, because I just hate like going to school and you gotta hear a female talking so loud. Like honestly, the whole class doesn't have to hear about your whole life story, honestly. Or whatever it is that you ate last night, or whoever it is you were talking on the phone to. The whole classroom, the whole hallway does not have to hear what, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just annoying. It just irritates me. It just really irritates me. And then on top of that, some of them be right next to their friends, and then still like gotta talk out to the world, like, you know, the world is listening, but we're really not. So anyways, another thing that females do that guys just don't like, and this one is especially for when you're in a relationship, and I would say showing off too much body parts. I mean, I think that I feel like some guys stress this and some guys don't. It depends on how your girl is, you know? I feel like if they wanna, you know, show off their body, and they're not the type to go around flirting with other dudes, or, you know, allow other guys to talk to them if they see them, you know, looking a certain way. You know how guys are, you know? I feel like it depends on how your girl is. When it comes to social media though, I feel like it's not so much attractive when girls show off too much body parts. I feel like that's things that should just be kept to your partner. And in general, like, you know, I feel like females don't really have to show off their body parts. But, you know, it's their body at the end of the day. So females, in this instance, you can do as ever you please. No one can tell you what you can do with your body. It is what it is. But my opinion, I just don't find it so attractive when females consistently just show off body parts, especially when you're in a relationship. Another thing, eating your food. I mean, I've never really experienced this one because I don't go on so much dates, but you know how it is. You've seen videos on social media, you've seen skits, you've seen movies, and you just know, you know, females love food, alright? And the world is over if they don't have food. But you gotta know that, you know, when you go on dates with your girl, you might ask her, or you might say, what do you want? She might get something completely different. Or she might even have the same thing as you, but still want to take a bite out your food. I mean, I think I would get annoyed if it happened with me. I don't think it makes so much sense, especially if y'all have the same food. Like, you got your food, eat your food, let me eat my food. There's no difference like that. Like, it is what it is. On to the next one. Now, this one is a big one, and I've experienced this one over and over and over and over and over and over again. Jumping to conclusions. This one has got to be one of the most irritating things, like when a female is just jumping to conclusions and assuming and boy. Anyways, some of y'all females, and I've experienced this, I can talk from experience because it's not just one female that I've talked to. I can speak because I've experienced this with multiple females. Some of y'all be jumping from here all the way over here. Like, come on. You can't just jump to conclusions and assume this is this, and without even, like, you know, really talking the situation out. That's really annoying. That gets a guy very upset, especially when, you know, a guy is willing to talk things out, or, you know, is trying to explain his side, but you won't even give him the chance. You're just going right off the bat and assuming and jumping from here to there. It's not cool. It's not cool. Some of y'all need to switch that act up. Gotcha, bitch. Another thing I want to talk about, acting different around your friends. I hate this with a passion because you can't be LMA in the messages, but a city girl out here on the street with your friends. It don't work. Keep that same energy and be the same person that you are when you're talking to your man or whoever it is you're talking to. You feel me? Don't be out here acting like, oh, you're not a little softy sometimes here and there, or you don't got a heart, you just be playing people out here, because I know there's it's a good portion of females who do this, and when they're around their friends, they want to act like, you know, maybe the boy is the one chasing after them. And I'm not saying that the girl is the one chasing after the boy, but I'm just saying they're gonna act like, you know, they're not really putting themselves out there as much as the boy is, or maybe not at all. Maybe the boy is just thirsty. You can't have us out here looking like that when that's really not the real vibes. So y'all gotta. Now the females saying that they're okay, but they're really not, and then they expect you to figure out what your issue is. And I find this a problem because, you know, I personally don't know, because I don't know every male individual, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of males out there who decide to put their pride aside, and sometimes it may be hard for them to put their pride aside, you know, to try to talk to their girl and figure out whatever issue that they got going on, and they want to talk to you and get through it and get past it. They don't want to argue no more, none of that. Sometimes girls will be like, you know, I'm good, everything, but then they'll still have an attitude after, and they'll still have a problem. You know, the boy will sense it. The boy will sense that there's still a problem going on, but you don't want to communicate to him that, even though it's obvious, but you don't want to communicate that you still have a problem. So what are we supposed to do? Be mind readers? Know exactly what's going on? Nah, it can't go like that. Like, you gotta communicate, and if the boy is willing to put himself out there, his energy out there, to try to communicate with you and get past whatever y'all got going on, then you need to do the same and communicate. Not a lot of boys is like that. If you do have a boy like that, you're lucky, and you should put yourself out there the same way he's putting himself out there. That's how you create a whole bunch of toxicness. You don't need toxicness in a relationship. I don't know if that's a word, but we don't need it. You know what I'm talking about. We don't need toxicity, toxicness, whatever it is. All right. Being childish and immature. That's another one. That's another strong one, because there's a lot of females out there. Y'all just so childish. Once again, this is not just for females. In general, I'm saying that there are females out there like that. Some of y'all are just childish, especially, like, now let's talk about after a relationship, after a breakup. Females will try to do anything to get you mad. I think this kind of blends in with another point that I wanted to talk about, which is being petty. I can speak for a lot of my friends and myself that there are females out there who will intentionally try to get you mad and get a reaction out of you, especially after a breakup. It could be through social media, it could be in person anytime you see them. It's just like, just give it up, man. You know, sometimes the boy don't even be caring after y'all break up. it's like at that point you're basically just wasting your time, all your effort and energy that you putting out there to try to make that person mad. You're just wasting your time, because sometimes the boy don't even care. So it's like, what are you really doing it for? You know, like, you look bad. You look bad if you're doing that, honestly. I just hope that there's not too much out there. Like, you know, I'm still young, so I don't know how it is for older people. I don't know if there's older women like that, but I hope there isn't. It's ridiculous. It's a very toxic trait, and like I said, we don't need any toxicness. And another one, being friendly. This one also is a big one when it comes to being in a relationship. Now, I'm not gonna lie, guys do this too, or guys might have different intentions, girls might have different intentions. So I just want to, like, I'm not being biased here with any of these opinions. I'm speaking off of experience and from what I've seen. So when it comes to being friendly, especially just when you're in a relationship, I could understand if you're a nice person, then your boyfriend is gonna have to look at things differently. You're gonna have to be mature about it. But if you're known for like flirting around or just being like overly nice to other boys, especially while you're in a relationship, then that's not cool. If your partner has a problem with it, then I feel like you should just tone it down and respect the way he feels. That's a perfect transition into something else I want to talk about, and that is expectation. Expecting something from your partner but not giving back the same that you expect. I don't know if I worded it the right way. What I mean is, a female, they might want something out of it. They might want you to respect a certain way that they feel. You might feel the same way and want the same from them that they want from you, but they can't fulfill what you're asking them of. But they're asking of the same thing for you and expect you to fulfill their expectations. So, for example, I might say, alright, so say my girlfriend is right here, right? Babe, I don't need you talking to no girl. Like, I don't need you talking to no girls. None of that. Like, all that hugging and stuff is done. Like, I don't need it. I don't really, I feel like you disrespected me by doing that. So I would really appreciate it if you really didn't hug any girls, talk to no girls, none of that, this and that, give them no attention. Like, you barely give me any attention. So you need to chill with all of that. Alright, I respect it. So I'm gonna cool out. I'm not gonna talk to no girls. I'm not gonna hug them if you don't want me to, even though I don't feel like that's a big deal or whatever. You know, I'm your nigga. Like, you know, it's me and you. It's just me and you. But anyways, if you feel that way, I'm gonna respect your wishes. You feel me? But all I ask is the same from you, if that's the case. But there are times where the girl would not follow through with what she wants you to follow through with. And not all the times the boy is gonna want the same thing from the girl, because he might be a little bit more mature, and I'm not expecting all of that from you. I trust you to not really do certain things. It just may not like really bother him as much as it may be bothering the girl. But at the end of the day, if you expect something from your partner and your partner asks for the same, you got one side is following through with the wish, so does the other side. You know, it can't just be one person respecting the other person's wishes. You get what I'm saying? And not to say that it's not the other way around with guys. Your girl ever got mad at you because you was mad at them? Huh? No, don't lie. Be honest. Did your girl ever get mad at you? Did they ever get mad at you because you was mad at them? Why? Why? That's what I want to know. I just want to know why. What do you have to be mad about? Now, we could talk this out. You feel me? We could talk it out and figure out the issue. Let me be mad, but you could come to me, you know? You feel me? You could come to me and talk to me and ask me. If the boy's mature enough to cooperate with you and communicate, some or not, I'm not going to be biased, some or not. But if he is, it's better to just talk instead of you deciding to go be mad at him because he's mad. What is your real reason for being mad? It doesn't make any sense. That's how you create everlasting problems in a relationship. Thirsty, goddammit. Shout out Inktastic. That's where I got my tattoo. Boom. I also don't like how some females get mad at the littlest things. I mean, I feel like guys just gotta deal with this and expect it. But like the video right now, if you're a guy and you've had a girlfriend and you're arguing like every single day, like nonstop, every single day or every 2 days about the littlest stuff, like just cool it, you feel me? Like, we don't be wanting to argue every single day about stupid stuff. Speaking from personal experience, once again, there might might be guys out there who feel the same way. Arguing every day, do you know how tiring that gets? Emotionally draining, mentally disturbing that is to you. Like, it just messes with you. Who really wants to be arguing every single day? And if it's not about something relevant, something so tiny, like about this bit of tiny, it's a waste of time. And on this earth, we don't have a lot of time to waste. Just cool it before you want to argue every minute and have an attitude about something. The attitude's got to chill. Sometimes we can't be dealing with an attitude like every day. Sometimes guys are willing to cooperate with you. So like I said earlier, if they're willing to cooperate with you and talk, you don't have to resort to an argument. Honestly, where does arguments get you? That's what I want to know. I've always asked myself that. Like, arguments don't get you nowhere. It don't. Anyways, I feel like I've covered a lot of points, a lot of opinions on certain things that girls do that guys hate. If I missed anything, comment down below. Tell me how you feel. Once again, I want to include that I wasn't trying to make females look bad or attack you guys. It wasn't directed to individual females. It wasn't directed to females as a whole. I'm just saying there's certain things that females do that we just don't like, and that's I just want to get that, you know, stuck in any females that's watching this video. I want to get it stuck in your head to let you know that, you know, I'm not trying to come for females as a whole. That's all and that's it, period. Cut that out. It's okay if you disagree with me. If you agree with me, you know, some females might actually agree with me. Some males might disagree with me or agree with me. It's okay. Comment down how you feel down below in the comment section. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And turn on the notification bell. Turn on the notification bell so you can be notified when I post a new video. Be one of the first. And you know what we do over here. You know what I'm about to say. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend that they should tell another friend about Shaw Williams TV, because we lit over here, man. It's Shaw Williams TV. We out.